Hey guys, hey, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video because I am not getting any opposition per se, because your opposition doesn't matter. People mad, people get upset and mad and talk a lot of crap because they are not wanting to face truth. Okay. And the truth is, you know, the 12:21 on the clock. The truth ain't going nowhere. That's the truth. The truth never went anywhere. Truth has always been around. People just don't like to be exposed about their truths. You know? You know how people be saying, oh, you need to live in your truth. You got to live in your truth. People will hide their truth because they're ashamed of their truth. Like some people who, are, down low, men or women, you know, a church woman who is attracted to another female, sexually, she's not going to sit up and tell everybody, oh, I'm gay or I like women. She ain't going to do that. She ain't going to do it because she can't live in her truth. So she'd rather be a liar. And, there are consequences behind that. You should live in your truth. You got you know, homosexual men. They're living in their truth. They've accepted the fact that, hey, I like guys or whatever. They've accepted these things. And that's okay. That's them living in their truth. They're not going to be a liar. And on that note, at that point, they're not going to be a liar. But, in other ways, that whole transgender thing, listen, I don't disagree with somebody standing in their truth. I do disagree with somebody lying. I do disagree with the fact that a transgender think that they can have normal sex. Let me explain something. When a transgender go and get that operation, and I'm gonna just keep it straight funky with you. 12:23 on the clock. I'm gonna straight keep it funky with you. When a transgender go and get that operation where they get a woman's vagina, okay? What it is, and why it hurts so bad when you try to have intercourse, is the fact that you was not born with that hole that's naturally put on a woman, okay? You wasn't born with it, right? And so naturally, of course, when the body is wounded, it automatically begins to heal itself. Okay, the body will automatically start to 3:44 on the clock. The body will automatically heal itself. And when a doctor makes a hole, he made that hole for you. When he makes the hole, the body's just doing its natural thing. It's going to heal itself because the body is like, okay, this is not natural, this hole being right here. So I have to heal myself. No matter, what you think in your mind, and I'm only talking about this because I've seen a lot of um videos where transgender men were upset, crying, like really upset, really, really, really mad and upset that it hurt when they had sex, or they couldn't have sex because the hole will close, or they'll have to go back and get the surgery again over and over and over because the hole will close. This is your natural body doing what it automatically does. It's supposed to do. It heals itself. when, you get a cut, you get a scab. That's your body healing itself from the cut. And the thing about it is what I don't understand is how a transgender doesn't understand this. And the doctor that you go to is not explaining this to you that, you're gonna feel it's not gonna be comfortable. Because listen, you as a transgender guy, you wasn't born with the same glands as a woman. No matter how much testosterone pills or how much estrogen pills you take, you weren't born naturally with that appendage. So like I said, when you get the surgery and you get the hole, yes, it's going to be very uncomfortable for you trying to have sex with somebody through that hole. It's going to be super uncomfortable. You won't even get the same sensations as a woman get when she has sex through her natural hole. You won't have the same sensations or nothing. It's going to be super painful for you. And then the fact that, like I said, your body heals itself naturally. It's a natural thing for the body to do. And then the fact that the doctor didn't tell you that, or you just wasn't listening. If you wasn't listening, I advise you to take heed, because you can't get online, get on this TikTok whining and crying about the fact that you can't have sex like a woman. Well, you weren't born naturally a woman. So as I said, you won't have the same sensations as a woman. You won't. It won't feel the same at all, in no way, shape, fashion, or form. It's not supposed to. You wasn't born naturally with the woman's anatomy. You found a way to get you a prosthetic anatomy. And it's not even prosthetic. It's just a doctor charging you $30,000 to drill a hole in the middle of your body. Not to be rude, but I want you to make it make sense. I want you to understand that it's not a natural hole, so it will not have a natural function. Not trying to be rude. Just, I want you to understand that. You can't whine and cry about a surgery that you paid all this money to get, to whine and cry about it. Believe me, I understand the pain. It's gotta be painful. It's gotta be. I've always had a natural woman's anatomy. And and when I was a virgin, it was painful. But in the case of a transgender, it won't be the same. It will always be painful. Because it's not a natural hole. It's a man-made hole. It's a man hole. And like I said, I understand. I get it. I really do. I really do get it. I really do. But don't whine and cry. Don't get on TikTok trying to breastfeed a baby and you don't have natural breast milk. Let me tell you something too. Some women that I've ran into really kind of actually finds it offensive that you are a man and you want to naturally be a woman and you going all out your way. I know, I can hear it. I know y'all think I'm sounding like I'm offended by it, but I'm not offended. It just doesn't make sense to me that you will go out of your way to adopt a baby, to breastfeed a baby from a breast with no natural milk, okay? I would, I would, I would actually, where you find that at? I would actually. It was in the couch already, but I had taken outside. Oh, I would actually I'm just, like I said, it doesn't make sense. And I would actually, okay. Listen, I've thought about this a long time, and I've just tried to make it make sense. And when you ask one question, you have to ask another question to get to, ask another question. You get the answer to that question. You ask another question to that question until you get to the fact that for you to think that a natural body can do unnatural things. Unnatural. I said unnatural. Not supernatural. I said unnatural things is insane. I'm sorry, y'all. But that literally, like, naturally just came to me as like 11:44 on my timer. For you to think that a natural body gets fixed and prodded and poked and burned and shifted and moved to do unnatural things, that's insane to me. That's why I keep saying it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And I ain't trying to be rude. I ain't trying to carry on about nothing. But this is a 12:33 on the clock. Yeah. I needed to make sense. Now, I understand the world we live in has become completely out of whack. It's insane. Okay? It is. And it's showing. It's showing how insane the world is. You see how people keep doing crazy things? The world is insane. The place we live in is insane. Look at the bigger picture of it all. Look at the bigger picture, not just the small piece. The bigger. Look at the bigger picture. Everything is insane. Let me tell you something. The other day, somebody literally 13:22 on the clock. Somebody called me sane. When I was little, people used to call me crazy. But everything that everybody else is doing out here in this world, on this planet, is crazy. Listen, yeah. I'm just trying to make it make sense. And if anybody's out there who can help me make it make sense, by all means, by all means, I welcome the sense that you've made of all of this, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace.